Alright guys, so welcome back. So I have a different thing for you today. The new stunt creator has come out and all the new props have come out. And I've been looking at this for the past couple weeks, and this is kind of more for you younger players that have a lower level. I think I may have discovered what might be the best supercar for the dollar. Now a lot of you guys, you could join the game and maybe you only have $1,000,000 to spend or $500,000 to spend after you do all your stuff. And you can't afford the Osiris, it's 1.7. You can't afford the X80, it's 2.7. There's a lot of cars that are way out of your range. And there's a car that we used to play with, and then we decided we didn't like anymore. And that car, let's let you know right now, is the Turismo. Now, I know a lot of you older players are saying to yourself, you're saying, Bacon's gone crazy, he doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. The Turismo digs on ramps. Aha! The Turismo used to dig in on ramps. I went and I have taken the Turismo out several times this last week on many of the new tubes and stunts. And these stunts, now you think about it, are created by Rockstar. And they're no longer created by us. They're no longer glitches. They're actually smooth ramps. And I took out my Turismo and I actually won a lot of races with a stock Turismo against other supercars that are fully tuned up. And I'm a pretty good racer, but I'm not godly like that. So something must be said about this car. Now, when you look at these other cars at the top, let's get up here, 1.995, 1.75, 2.55, 2.7, 2.4. Who's got that money? You need another $500,000 to tune it up. But you go down here into the older cars, way down, down here. So look at this, guys. We found the car we're looking for, the Turismo, but note the price, $500,000. Now this car, this makes this an asterisk, let you know that this car, it will not do very well on stunts that were created before this last creator update. It might do fine on the barges, but ramps and the old stuff, it will not. But the new stunt ramps, I am going to put my money where my mouth is. If you look, I don't have that much money. I have 673 plus 263. What is that, about 900,000 or so? So maybe $1 million. So I've got right about $1 million. So I'm going to spend most of that money right now showing you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So we're going to go and order up this Turismo. Let's start it off with a nice yellow. I have no idea why. This is a way for people to get around some of the new Rockstar updates that have been just a little bit too expensive. I mean, I like Rockstar. I don't mind them making money, but they have been gouging a little bit in the last couple of updates. The cars have been useless at points and way overpriced. That MTL Dune was 1.3 million. You can't even use the damn thing or paint it. And so the Turismo, it came out a long time ago. The problem with the Turismo when it first came out is it has a very long nose, and the nose is set so far from the tires that by the time the nose connects with the ramp, it digs in rather than raises. But the new ramps are nice and smooth. There aren't two ramps glitching together or two props glitching together now. It's literally a curve. And I took this car out and I hit it hard on so many ramps and so many turns and so many loops on purpose, intentionally trying to test it to see how it's going to do on these. And it did it like a champ. I believe that we have been overlooking a car that used to suck and no longer sucks. So return of glory for the Turismo. Let's go ahead and see if we have it yet now. Sometimes I think if you call your mechanic and he doesn't answer, after you get out of the phone call, the car's still da-da-da, oh! In through the wood door, out through the metal elevator. I say it every time. Now, the Turismo, on top of being like a fast car, in fact, its speed is way up there. It isn't quite as fast as like the tops, because they've been upping it, but you will completely be able to compete with Osiris's and T20s and Zenturnos and all the other cars with a Turismo. But it's in that range. It's not a Bullet, it's not a Vaca. This car is awesome when it works. When it doesn't work, it's not awesome. In the old ramps, it would constantly just slam into ramps and stop. But that's because we were glitching props together before, but we're no longer glitching props together. Now we're racing props that are pre-made with the already pre-made curves on them. This vehicle, hopefully this is redemption time. I haven't fully tested out a fully customized one since. I've only done the stock ones on the races, but I was doing playlists and live streams all week, and you guys see my live streams. When I was doing it, I had full lobbies, and I was coming in second and third with this car, and so hopefully we're onto something here. I got my Turismo all decked out. This is the second time I bought a Turismo. I actually had one before and I got rid of it because in the old days when you would do ramps made out of containers and glitch together ramps, then you would get dig-in problems. But like I said, now that we're doing these big, huge, swooping cars, Cunning Stunts props, it's a completely different story now. So let's go and take this car into a race, and we're going to just show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. And we're going to do Ouch's best race of all time. It's not really, he put a question mark on it. These were the races that we created that first night. The no active race found. Yeah, I'd like to host it. Anybody who's played this game for a while, they know that this vehicle, it will drive, and then when you hit a ramp, it just stops instead of curving with the ramp. But that's the old way. So we're going to break through that myth. We're going to do a quick hot lap with my new Turismo, a little bit of redemption. Like I said, some of the older players who have been here for a while think Bacon went crazy. Why is he talking about the Turismo? Everyone knows it sucks. Everyone knows it used to suck. I put forward that it no longer sucks. So, Turismo, on its redemption, back from hell, here we go. One race, one lap. This is the spot where we invented boosted turtle slides. New Turismo, on its way up. Look at that. Look at that. That is a cool little thing that that Ouch made. It looks like hamster tubes, but actual hamster tubes, you know? Not like those little glitched together round container props, but I mean ones where actual hamsters going. So this is what I'm talking about. When you used to dig in, but if you check this out, where's the digging? Where's the digging? None. It just drives all over this thing like it's nothing. In the old days, the car would go BAM! And just dead stop. It would just dead stop into items. But I mean, you see it. It's taking these like it's nothing. So I haven't had a chance to drive one of these with the custom tires and all the suspensions and everything tuned in. But so far, it is handling it exactly like it would if this was one of these other cars. All right, it took that wall ride just fine. All right, so far the Turismo has passed all the tests. It did a full loop. It's done the tubes. It did wall rides. It's riding this roof with adequate speed to not lose grip. It seems like it's doing everything a car is supposed to do. Everything a car used to do, and everyone was afraid of it. Of this one, you know, they're afraid that this one was going to dig in and it was stopping. I mean, literally, the entire GTA world stopped using this car. And if you look right now, I am doing literally the same amount of speed and control I would with my Osiris or my Zenterno. I mean, of course, you know, there's subtle differences, 2% different, 5% difference, but this thing is on par with the other guys, and you can save a hell of a lot of money. $500,000, not 1.7, not 2.7, no crazy number. Just a realistic number that actual players can afford, and it's just very nice, just very nice. Oh, look at this ending. Look at this. Yeah. All right, guys. So the Turismo, done on the new stunt races, did not dig in once. It didn't dig in on any ramps. It didn't dig in any spirals, any curves. It didn't dig in any props. Now, I don't recommend buying it and using it on older races. If you do have a secondary car, still use your older car. But if you're a new player and you don't have any money, this is an excellent car to start on. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of strange for me to go back and re-review an old car, but this car now has new evidence that has been brought to light to demand a retrial of the case of the Turismo. And I say the Turismo is not guilty of being a shit car, just misunderstood. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll have new videos for you all the goddamn time, and I'll see you real soon.